Russia's Minister of Agriculture, Dmitry Patrushev, said on Friday, October 6, that Russia was going to start delivering its grain to African countries within a month. In his own words, he said, "We are now finalizing all the documents. I think that within a month or a month and a half, they will start." The Russian Minister of Agriculture added that Russia will be able to provide Burkina Faso, Zimbabwe, Mali, Somalia, Central African Republic, and Eritrea with 25 to 50,000 tons of free grain, each in the next 3 to 4 months. He added that they're finalizing the documents and will start shipping out the grains within a month or a month and a half from now. Russia is a major producer of wheat and other agricultural products, and its offer to export food to Africa could help to alleviate hunger and food insecurity on the continent. According to the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, Africa imports nearly 25% of its wheat, and Russia is the world's largest exporter of wheat. President Vladimir Putin promised to give tens of thousands of tons of grain to African leaders in July, despite Western sanctions, which he claimed made it more difficult for Moscow to sell its grain and fertilizers. A few commentators have raised worry that Russia may be using its food exports as a geopolitical weapon, given that the country is now at war with Ukraine. The Food and Agriculture Organization has warned that the war may result in a global food catastrophe as a result of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, which has disrupted world food supplies. Russia quit a year-old agreement in July that had allowed Ukraine, one of the world's biggest exporters, to ship grain from its Black Sea ports. Some people believe that Russia is offering genuine assistance to Africa, while others believe that Russia is using food as a weapon. Russia seems to be using several strategies to kick the US, France, and other Western countries out of Africa. This gesture of free grains seems to be part of the grand plan. They say Russia's offer could have negative consequences for African farmers, as it could lead to lower prices for their products. It is important to weigh the potential positive and negative implications of Russia's offer to feed Africa before making a judgment about whether it is a good or bad thing. Of course, Africans are hoping that it is good. However, the United Nations chief, Antonio Guterres, has called Russia's gesture a handful of Dalmatians. Captain Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso welcomed the idea when Vladimir Putin first mentioned it during the Russia-Africa summit. Traoré thanked Putin for the gesture, but he went further to tell other African leaders that the time has come for Africans to stop depending on foreign countries for help and food. Africans must be able to produce their food and other basic needs if they have to survive and escape Western influence and exploitation. It is shameful to see that Africa has fertile soil, but the people still export food from other continents, while some are in dire of free grain from Russia. Do you think Russia's plan to feed Africa is a good one? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.